Among the dozens of stones that have been lying in my workshop for months, sometimes one quietly calls out. I pull out a flat, plate-sized piece, rough, unassuming, almost forgotten. It's not the brightest or the biggest, but there's something in its shape that already feels alive. A stone like this has waited millions of years just to be noticed. I turn it in my hands and see it. A flounder, a flatfish, sleeping inside the rock. Today, it will wake up. From a dusty corner of the workshop, an ordinary fragment is about to become a small vase, an art object, a little fish that will hold flowers. Friends, this is how every new story begins, quietly, with one stone that decides it's ready. The first thing I do is pick up the angle grinder. With a diamond blade, I carefully cut the bottom flat. This will be the stable base the fish vase will rest on. A few slow passes, sparks, dust, and the stone already knows it will stand confidently. The foundation is set. Now the real journey can begin. The most dangerous part is ahead, drilling the cavity for the glass flask that will hold water and flowers. One wrong move, one moment of overheating, and the stone can split forever. That's why I do this early. If fate says no, better to know it now than after hours of work. I start with the smallest diamond bit, 6 millimeters. Slow speed, constant water, listening to every sound the stone makes. Then 10 millimeters, then 16 millimeters, then 20 millimeters, step by step, widening the channel. Each new size is a small test of trust between me and the stone. I keep the drill perfectly straight, cool the surface, blow away the slurry. The stone resists, then yields, then breathes easier. Friends, if it's not too much trouble, please write in the comments where you're watching from. I'm always amazed to see how the story of one ordinary stone can travel the world and bring together so many kind people who value handmade work. I blow out the last dust, look inside. Perfect. The stone survived. It agreed to become a vase. With the cavity ready, I take a pencil and lightly sketch the silhouette of the fish. Head, slightly open mouth, gills, fins, flowing tail. Everything appears in soft lines. I mark the exact spot for the eye, the gentle curve of the body. The stone is no longer anonymous. It already knows it will be a flounder. A few more strokes and the drawing is complete. Now the rock has a face, a character, a future. Back to the angle grinder. Following the pencil lines, I start cutting delicate grooves: gills, mouth, fins, tail. Sparks fly, the stone gets warmer, and little by little, the flat piece turns into something recognizable. It's no longer just a stone with a hole, it's a fish. I leave the eye untouched for now. It will come later, when the fish is almost alive. Each cut is careful, almost tender. I don't want to hurt the shape that's finally emerging. The body gets thinner in the right places. The tail flares. The fins spread. I step back, look, and smile. It's already swimming. Now the most delicate moment, the eye. I take a small diamond core bit and very slowly drill straight through where the pupil will be. One careless tilt and the whole fish could crack. Water flows, the drill whispers, millimeter by millimeter. The bit passes through, and suddenly, the fish is looking at me. A tiny hole, but it changes everything. Now it has soul. I switch to the Dremel with fine diamond burrs. Now it's time to clean every cut, remove tiny chips, smooth the edges of gills and fins. I go over every groove, every drilled hole, softening sharp corners. The fish starts to feel pleasant to the touch, still stone, but gentle. All the rough traces of work disappear. Only the intended lines remain. A few more passes, a little more dust, and the shape is clean and finished. The risky part is over. The fish vase has its final silhouette and won't break anymore. I take it to the sink, wash away all the dust and slurry of many hours. Water runs over the gills, through the mouth, into the belly. Everything is clean. I dry it gently with compressed air. Now it's ready for the final, and in my opinion, most important touch. Like any artist signing a painting, I leave my mark. I carefully stick the Ringstone stencil on the back of the fish. Mask on, sandblaster ready. Under pressure, the sand bites into the stone and etches my name forever. I paint the recessed letters, let them dry, peel off the stencil. The signature is simple, clear, eternal, just like the stone itself. Now, this little fish carries not only nature's story, but mine too. And here it is, our finished flounder vase, quietly swimming on the table. A flat stone that once lay forgotten now holds flowers and light. It brings calm, nature, and a bit of sea into any interior. Friends, thank you for staying with me on this journey from a dusty rock to a living fish. If you liked it, please leave a like and a comment. It really helps the channel grow. See you in the next video, where another stone will tell its own story. Take care.